Good morning, I'm Gerhard Mathangani with today's Sports Brief. Now, we are coming off a wild weekend in college football. We will begin in Auburn, where the Tigers took an early lead, then survived a back-and-forth battle with Arkansas. The Tigers rushed for over 250 yards, but needed some breaks in the second half to set up the game-winning field goal by Andres Carlson. Auburn escapes with a 30-28 win to improve to 2-1 on the year.
I just told them how you win a lot of time is so important. First of all, SEC wins are extremely hard, and I'll keep saying with this year a 10-game SEC schedule, and you've already seen it, around our league. I mean, can't take anything for granted. You got to play your good football, and we are a team that I told our team this Sunday, like, we have an opportunity to get a little bit better each week. And if we can be that team that gets a little bit better each week, very few teams are going to improve. It's going to be a real challenging year, I think, around our league. So that's our goal.
Up next, the Tigers are back on the road to face South Carolina on Saturday at 11 a.m. Meanwhile, Alabama found themselves in a high-scoring shootout at Ole Miss. The Tide and Rebels combined for over 1,300 yards and 111 points in a 63-48 Alabama win. The Tide pulled away in the second half, outscoring Ole Miss 42-27 in the third and fourth quarters. While it might not be the typical Alabama score, head coach Nick Saban says he likes the way his guys competed in the game.
I think the biggest thing was our guys really competed in this game for 60 minutes. I mean, we scored every time we had to score. We took the air out of it at the end of the game. The offense did a fantastic job in this game. They had a good plan. Did a good job of executing it. Najee Harris was good. Mack played really well. Receiving corps played really well. All in all, we've had some real crazy games over here, and this was another one. I think that some lessons to be learned. We got to have great preparation to be able to play well in a game. Obviously, we need to do a better job of that as coaches, so that our players have a better chance to be successful on the field. I don't think we tackled very well in the game. I don't know if it was the surface or what, but all these things are things that we can work on and try to improve and must improve.
Alabama improves to 3-0 on the year, and up next is another tough SEC matchup as the Tide welcomes number 3 Georgia to Bryant-Denny Stadium. Both Jacksonville State and Troy held its season openers on Saturday, and both teams came away with victories. Troy once again dominated an improved Texas State team with a 37-17 win at the Vet. Meanwhile, the Gamecocks jumped out to an early lead on Mercer and put it away late for a 34-28 win. JSU improves to 1-1 on the season, and the Trojans moved to 2-1 overall and score their first conference win.
Always good to get a win. Winning in college football obviously is hard, so really pleased with that. Excited about the way our guys came out, after not getting to play last week and staying motivated. I thought we came out and played extremely hard. Didn't play clean in a lot of areas, but really pleased with the effort. I think our guys were really excited to play. We played physical, we played fast, and I thought that was good.
Just to get a win in a driving rainstorm, you'll take it any way you can get it. I don't think it was for sure not a clean game. We could have played a lot better. But overall, we did what we had to do to win the game. So I thought we, for the most part, taken with one turnover. I thought we protected the ball and played with about probably 6 or 7 defensive starters. So I knew it was going to take us about a series or 2 to catch up with that offense, and probably by the 3rd or 4th series we caught up with it. And you just can't assimilate it in practice. It gets on you quick, under center stuff, and they do a good job with it.
Troy will dip into OVC play next week with a home game against Eastern Kentucky. Meanwhile, JSU will play an old rival on the road as they head up to Florence to face North Alabama. The wild weekend in college ball also meant a little shakeup in the latest polls. The coaches' rankings are out, and Clemson remains number 1, followed by Alabama, Georgia, Notre Dame, and Ohio State in the top 5. Other notables include North Carolina, who continues to turn heads. Mac Brown and the Tar Heels up 3 spots to number 6. Florida dropped 6 spots from 3rd down to 9th after losing on the road to Texas A&M. Meanwhile, that victory was a big boost for the Aggies. They shoot up 9 spots to number 11. BYU is another team that has shown a lot of improvement this year. The Cougars are 4-0 and come in number 13. Auburn drops a little after their win against Arkansas, down to 14th. And Tennessee falls 5 spots to number 17 after losing to Georgia. And that is your Sports Brief this morning. Our program continues next.